Hi, Leo. Welcome to your reading. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we're doing a reading all about what are your person's biggest regrets about you. I actually love doing this reading. One of my favorites. I love you. I love you. I thank you. I thank you. And I want to let you all know there is an extended to this reading. If you are interested in purchasing the extended, you can get it on my Patreon or on my Moments. For a one-time charge. I love you, and yeah, I'm excited to do this. I've done quite a few readings this morning, and let's kind of get the overall energy, and then we'll take it from there. So, kind of have the overall energy right now surrounding Leo and their connection with their person. Let's see the overall energy surrounding Leo and their connection with their person. Two more times. All right, two more times. All right. One last one. Sorry, I just like, I think I gave my cat a kiss or something. There's hairs everywhere. Anyway, let's see. What is the overall energy surrounding Leo and their connection with their person? We have the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay. We have the Page of Teacups upright. And then we also have the King of Spears, and it came out with the Eight of Spears reversed. Interesting. I feel here we have the Five of Teacups as the overall. Your connection right now is not looking that great, I feel. With the Nine of Cups being as reverse, this is that wish fulfillment, but I mean, it's lacking something, which is interesting. I've never interpreted the Nine of Cups like this, but I feel like it's actually very important to interpret it like this. The fact that Nine of Cups came through means there could have been a wish fulfillment here. There could have been everything here between you and this person, but it didn't transpire that way. It didn't end that way, and it hasn't yet happened that way, and it may not as well. With the Five of Cups here, I feel like something either was lacking, or there was maybe something that happened here that may have kept it from reaching that nine, from reaching that wish fulfillment, from reaching that fulfillment and gratification. I do feel with the Page of Cups here, one thing that comes to my mind, no. I feel like maybe this person was younger than you, or maybe they weren't ready for this, or vice versa. With the King of Spears here coming out with the Eight of Swords in its reverse, the King of Spears is sorry, I almost said thought it was the King of Wands, but it's not. It's King of Swords. I feel like either you or them may have been cold to one another, but it feels like Okay, I'll give you what I feel with that. Take it if it resonates. But I feel like with the King of Spears here, one or you or them may have saw things in your own way, and you weren't really as open to seeing things in any other way. A really good example for this is when someone has a pattern or a habit or like that's very negative, that's bringing in negativity to one's life, and you call them out on it, and they don't want to they want to pretend it doesn't exist. It feels like that to some degree, but I feel like maybe you or them were seeing things in one way that kind of kept it from reaching that wish fulfillment, and the other person wasn't open to receiving that information. Most people aren't. I know it sounds like it's craziness, but I know it sounds like it's really crazy, but if our patterns or our habits or the way that we were conducting ourselves, how it hurt people, we wouldn't do it. I feel like there could have been blind spots here, maybe for you, maybe for them, that caused pain in the other's life. And it feels like that may have been what, that may have led to that regret, that remorse, that shame, but specifically led to it not reaching that wish fulfillment that both of you intuitively knew would and could, right, reach. With the Nine of Cups showing up means it was possible. There was a potential for that. There was a potential. I want to. There was a potential for it to end very beautifully, or sorry, or to get to a very beautiful place, not end. And it never did, right? So we also have the King of Teacups. This is like the King of Cups coming through. Interesting. It came out with the Six of Spears. There is still hope here, I feel, for your connection. There is still hope, right? But not exactly, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'll just charge you my third eye, Leo, and you always gotta charge those chakras, those psychic ones, especially. I just charged it, so I'm grounding myself. I'm gonna call for the higher realms, the divine energies that guide me, help me ground. Thank you. I think we're good. I want to pull a little bit more. I just want to make sure I got the full thing. We have enlightenment. I feel here, this connection between you and this person is very illuminating for maybe your patterns, maybe how you conduct yourself, or maybe even for what's keeping you from that wish fulfillment that you want. I know it's like one of the most annoying things in the world, but um, uh, we are meant to meet people that are going to help us grow and learn. And those are not the most comfortable connections all the time. And those don't always have the best endings. In fact, they probably don't. I feel like this person that we're referring to has taught you a lot about you, and vice versa. And what you do with that enlightenment, what you do with that perspective shift, what you do with that growth is up to you. I'm not saying that you're not doing anything with it, but I do feel you may be hung up on the wrong thing, or you may be looking at it in the wrong way. This person has taught you a lot, and they don't teach you a lot by like sitting you at a desk and teaching you, in the classroom. They teach you through life, right? Through their own experiences, how they conduct themselves, and vice versa. I feel that this connection has gave you a lot of enlightenment, has given you a lot of perspective shifts to help you understand more about yourself. What you do with that is your own, but I feel like that is probably the proper way. I think that's how I do it anyway. It is the proper way to look at these connections. I'm gonna leave it just like that for you. I'm gonna leave it like that, all right? I feel like that's what's happening right now for your connection with this person. Yeah. So let's see. Let's look at how this person currently feels about you. Leo. How does this person currently feel about Leo? How does this person currently feel right now about Leo? I don't know why those cards just keep coming out like that, but whatever. All right. So the first card we have is going to be the the Four of Spears, the Four of Swords in its reverse. Interesting. This is obviously coming from the ego or from a distorted part of themselves. They feel like you were either holding them back or keeping them from what they want. I feel like this person may have mixed up priorities, or they're going after something that isn't a fulfillment connection. I know it's like the craziest thing. Why would people choose to like go for their vices, or why would they choose to like party or play or something like that over an actual sustainable long-term connection that has so much to it? Because they're not looking for that one, right? They're looking for what they're looking for. And I feel like this person right now, their feelings for you are like you were going to keep them from that. It's such an odd thing to say, but I have to keep it like that. All right. Let's see, which one's the other one? This one's the next one. We have the Ten of Flowers, right? The Ten of Flowers is the Ten of Wands. We also have the Knight of Teacups coming through. It came out with the Star for other current feelings for you. And then we also have Judgment, and it came out with the Ace of Hedgehogs here. Alrighties. And then the overall we have is going to be the Eight of Spears, the Eight of Swords in its reverse. I feel like this person is trying to pretend, for one, that they didn't hurt you, and that their actions and energies that they brought into your life were okay. I feel like you may have seen it very clearly, how this person treated you and how they were treating you. And I feel like that's probably what you brought into their life, and what you brought into their awareness was that they are not the best person, or they're the kind of person that has, I don't know, I guess a good way to describe it is, I feel like you held up a really big mirror and you showed this person who they are, even if you didn't know you were doing that. That's how they feel about you. But how they're internalizing it was that you're going to keep them from what they want, and they were looking for something else. They weren't looking for a long-term connection, and they definitely weren't looking to take up the responsibilities of one. With the Knight of Teacups in its reverse here, you may have a seducer or someone who I feel may have come in. I want to say come in very close, very fast, and that's sometimes. I was actually thinking about that earlier. It's actually very hard to say no to that at times, isn't it? I do feel with the Star coming through, they see you as that. They hold you in high regard, and you are very special to this person, but with that Knight of Cups in its reverse, I don't think they treated you that way. I feel like they treated you maybe like all the rest, but they definitely treated you with that that Knight of Cups in its reverse like a conquest, right? With the Judgment coming through and that Ace of Pentacles, I feel one thing that was clear, you were seeing this person very clearly, and they knew if they made you an offer, you would say no, or you would call them out on all their crap. And this is someone who didn't want to deal with that, or didn't. They may have taken the easy route, sorry, the easy way out. And I feel like that's how they feel about you. This is someone. The center card. They either. This is again. It's like how they're internalizing it. Sorry, like they seduced you. I gotta keep it like that. All right. I have to keep it because it's the center card. All right. We have here the King of Spears. This is going to be the King of Swords. This person is very calculated. They're very strategic, and they kind of knew what they were doing when they entered your life. One thing that that a lot of people have struggled with is. Sorry, I want to phrase it like just right. A lot of people struggle with is they come in with, genuine energy or genuine interest, and the other person may not. I feel like this person regrets doing this to you. I know we're gonna get the regrets in a second, but I feel like they regret being so strategic with you, maybe even manipulative with you, and getting what they wanted from you as well. And this is them taking it. All right. Wait, I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's get some more cards. I want to know more about what this person regrets about Leo, about how they treated Leo. I feel like they treated you very badly, but they seduced you. They wanted to seduce you as well. You got it. You were what they were looking for, in exactly the right package. I do mean in all the right ways, but this person wasn't looking for commitment. All right. We have the Eight of Cups coming through. They were always going to be emotionally withdrawn. I feel like this person wasn't ever looking to be. I want to be anchored down or tied down to a connection when they met you. They weren't looking for that, all right? With the Four of Spears and its reverse and the Judgment, I feel like they may have made that choice too quickly. That is a regret of theirs. With the Four of Swords here and its reverse and then the Judgment, they may have actually assumed that they weren't going to fall for you or assumed that they weren't going to be as interested in you as they were. And they brought in that strategic manipulative energy. And they kind of, I don't know how to phrase it. It's like they played their hand and there was no going back from that. All right. I know it's a crazy thing to say, but it is what I have. All right. We have the Page of Spears, the Page of Swords reversed. Sorry, I have to take this one. We have the Ten of Spears reversed. Interesting. Wait, no. Oh, flowers. Yeah. It's a Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm still gonna use this deck. I just pulled it out. I don't know if I bought it or someone bought it for me. Actually, I'm very grateful for it. Anyway, we have the Ten of Spears. We have the Five of Spears reverse, and then we also have the Nine of Flowers reverse. Beautiful. With the Nine of Pentacles. All right. One, I feel like this person is a liar. It's clear with the Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like they may project that they're better off. They're doing better than they actually are. I don't know where you met this person, but I'm getting a scene in my mind where you may have met them at a bar and they talked you up. It could be something like that. It may not be, but it is. I feel like that energy of that scene, right? I feel like you can really encapsulate it in your mind. This is someone who... they regret using you to make themselves feel better about themselves. And it's something that I feel was more in their subconscious, maybe even in their shadow, that they weren't really seeing. But I feel like you may have solved that very quickly. This person was looking to boost their own ego, boost their own confidence, and make themselves feel great. A really, really good example for this is you didn't know them at all. They met you and they talked you up and they told you about all these things. I don't know how much of that was true and how much of it wasn't, but this person I don't think was as honest as they should have been and as honest as they wish they had been, because when they finally got to know you, they felt a very deep connection here, one that they assumed either wouldn't be here or they wouldn't care. And it feels like, I gotta be honest, feels like you may have got the last laugh, or I hope that makes sense to you. I feel like you may have got the last laugh, or you may have anyway, I don't know. You're gonna get your revenge, but it feels like that. Like, you can walk away from this holding your head up high. All right. Another one of their regrets is that Nine of Flowers in its reverse with the Sorry, the Eight of Teacups. They gave up on your connection before they even met you, before they even got to know you. And that's something that they do regret. With the Four of Pentacles in its reverse here, I can tell that there is a block to this person in their heart as well. I feel like you may have actually opened up their heart. One thing I am seeing is you may have helped this person get a conscious or help them be more conscious about how they were treating others and you. It feels like you may have showed them the truth. All right, let's get some channel messages for you. All right, I think that's it. Yeah. Let's get channel messages, please, for Leo. Again, can I call for the divine energies to help connect me one more time? Let's see, for Leo. So let's see, Leo. Let's get some cards here for you, Leo. Channel messages from this person. They never let you in. That's something that they want to say. They were never going to as well. It's like they set the intention that they were going to play or they were going to have their fun or they were going to honestly do or take what they wanted from whoever they met, and they met someone very special, and this person now has to live with that regret. It feels like they got their comeuppance. All right, I'm going after what I want. I feel like this is someone that it's the craziest thing. Sorry, I'm gonna laugh at this because it feels too crazy to me. I feel like this person thought they were going after what they wanted, which is just to have fun or just to boost their ego, but they actually got what they needed. All right, I've kept so much of myself hidden. The High Priestess, what they needed, I feel, was a reality check. All right, and then we have you deserve someone better than me. I feel like this is something that they use as a line, as a way to get people. Or get maybe off their back. I feel like this is more of a line than it is truth. Sorry, for them, I feel like it is true, but I feel like it's more of a line that they use. One of the regrets is to use that on you, and one of the regrets is not to open up more to you. I feel like this person felt very safe with you and felt like they could share more of themselves. They never did. Why? Because they set themselves up for failure, and they were lying from the start. They came in line, their intentions were not great, right? And this person came in and used you and got what they wanted from you and then learned that very, very, I want to say that very steep lesson or they paid that steep price that you were what they needed. And it could have truly gone very far, all right? With the overall, let's talk about, this is in reverse, interesting. I feel they came in like they were serious, like they meant business, when in fact, I feel like that's all they were looking for. It's such an odd thing. They may have switched over to like sexting or that sexual conversation very quickly, when in fact they may have presented themselves as someone who's more stable and looking for something more long term. I feel like that's how they get in, but I could be wrong. I don't know. All right. I'm going to leave it like that. There is an extended to this reading, Leo. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. Don't forget to like and comment and know how much I love you, and take care. Bye, Leo.